Hello, and welcome to Softer. This is Mara Morales.
Welcome back to Softness in Action. This week, we're learning what it means to become kinder to ourselves. We've given ourselves permission to rest. We've paid attention to the way we speak to ourselves. We've celebrated the small victories that often go unnoticed. Today, we're going to practice something that may be even more important: giving ourselves grace. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to replay your mistakes? You say something awkward and think about it for days. You forget an appointment and call yourself irresponsible. You make one wrong decision and suddenly begin questioning yourself. It's remarkable how quickly one mistake can convince us that we've failed. But what if mistakes weren't evidence that you're failing? What if they're evidence that you're learning? Think back to when you were learning to walk. You fell. Again and again. No one expected perfection. No one looked at a toddler and said, "Well, I guess walking just isn't for you." They smiled. They encouraged you. They celebrated every small step. Somewhere along the way, many of us stopped offering ourselves that same encouragement. Instead, we began expecting perfection. And perfection is a standard no human being can meet. Grace is choosing a different path. Grace says, "I made a mistake, but it doesn't add, so there's something wrong with me." Grace allows us to separate what we did from who we are, because making a mistake doesn't make you a mistake. Today's small act of kindness is simple. Forgive yourself for one recent mistake, not because it didn't matter, but because carrying guilt forever won't help you grow. Think about something you've been holding on to, a conversation you wish had gone differently, a decision you regret, a moment you wish you could redo. Now ask yourself, what would I say to someone I love if they came to me with this same mistake? You probably wouldn't shame them. You'd remind them that everyone stumbles, that everyone learns, that one moment doesn't define an entire life. Offer yourself those same words, because you deserve the same compassion you give so freely to others. Kindness fuels kindness, which fuels kindness. And one of the greatest acts of kindness is learning to forgive yourself. Now, let's slow down together. Find a comfortable position, sitting or lying down. If it feels safe, gently close your eyes. Take a slow breath in and slowly let it go. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your jaw. Let your hands rest comfortably. Bring your awareness to your breath. Now picture yourself standing beside a gently flowing river. In your hands is a small stone. Imagine this stone represents something you've been carrying: a regret, a disappointment, a mistake. Notice how heavy it feels. Now imagine looking at that stone with compassion instead of judgment. You don't have to pretend it never happened. You simply acknowledge it. You learned. You grew. And now, you're ready to let it go. Gently place the stone into the river. Watch as the current slowly carries it away. Notice your hands becoming lighter. Notice your heart becoming lighter. Silently repeat, "I am allowed to make mistakes. I am worthy of grace. I choose compassion over criticism."
Take one more slow breath in and slowly exhale. Rest here for another moment. And remember, becoming softer is a practice. Begin bringing your awareness back to your body. Notice the surface beneath you. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Has someone ever shown you kindness you'll never forget? Has a simple act of compassion changed the way you see the world? Or has Softer inspired you to become a little gentler with yourself or someone else? Share your Softer story by emailing us at thesofterpodcast@gmail.com. Your story may be featured in a future episode and could become the encouragement someone else needs to hear. And if these daily moments of reflection are meaningful to you, please take a moment to like, follow, and subscribe to Softer. It helps us reach more hearts and continue to build a kinder, more connected world together. Thank you for listening to Softer. Our music is by Rebecca De La Torre and Thomas Searing. Softer is produced by Michelle Severson. This has been Mara Morales. Carry the softness with you today.